What's going on, guys, and welcome to Ramble number 6. First off, just want to say thank you so much for the support on the most recent bank video that I did for the 2021 bank video. It's the amount of views it's getting is crazy, and loving some of the comments. I just can't say thank you enough. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy and weird. I actually just pretty much got done having COVID for the second time. I ended up getting it while I was on vacation. It's no fun, but we're okay now. It was a little rough, but we're here. Just doing a quick farm run. Thought I'd turn on the recording, talk about what I thought about Nex a little bit, loot from it, and then just kind of what my plans are with Nex itself. So I guess I'll go ahead and throw this on the screen. So this is just the loot from the amount of Nex I done. I missed the first 2 days being on vacation, and then came back pretty much when everybody started doing 5-mans. There's probably about 10, I guess what you could call masses in there, but they were really 25-man teams, 20-man teams, not really masses. But we did get lucky, pulled the Zerite Van Braces. I can't remember what KC I got. The 200 and something, 227, I think. It sounds about right. So lucky there. Glad we got a drop. I've got a buddy who's nearing up like 900 who doesn't have one, but he did get like 700 KC day 1 and 2 in masses. So a little unfortunate for him. But at least we pulled something while we were there so far. So I was really happy to get the VAMs. Now we have max range again. I feel like I can go do other content if I want to. I'm not locked to Nex. But we will be hunting full Torva, obviously. I think Nex in general is great. It's unfortunate that they fixed the red door Xing as fast as they did. I thought that method actually required a fair bit of skill. I think the new method does as well. You can red door X, but you can only stay under for like roughly 6 ticks, 7 ticks after her last attack. So it's really about just one bow cooldown after you get under. And you just step out bow as she usually switches targets at that point. So you're just doing 1-to-1s, basically. You're just negating one of her attacks almost. So it's nice. It still reduces damage for the team and helps you get those longer trips. But I just don't think it was that big of a deal, the longer red X method. I feel like you take so much damage throughout the rest of the kill that you're still roughly getting the same amount of kills per trip. But I think the other method, if you could set it up where if she's in the middle of the room and she spawns one of the corner minions for you to go kill, and you can time it where she switches her attack. Someone would red X and then hold her while you went and killed the minion. I feel like that took time and skill and coordination for a team to be able to go do those things. Therefore, I feel like there was a fair trade-off for doing that method. But, it's not our decision. It's Jagex's decision, and obviously that's not how they meant the content to be completed. And who knows, maybe we still haven't figured out the best method for even doing these things yet. So that's fine. But yeah, the loot in general, I think the loot table is pretty good. I thought adding Dragon Bolts to the table, fantastic idea. Onyx Bolts, it's a nice alch. I mean, Rune Ore is basically raw GP at this point. Not a lot of people make Rune Darts. Therefore, it's just raw GP. I mean, Blood Runes, who doesn't love Blood Runes? Blood Essence, they came out with an update today that reduced its alch value. So when I get back to my bank, which we can actually just do right now, looks like I got like a farming guild. I'm interested to see what it alchs for now. It used to alch for, I think, 150k. And I'm interested to see what it alchs for now. $60k. Okay, that's 90k right there, loss. And then they also said you can't alch it while using it anymore. So literally the only thing you can do with these now is, runecraft with them. It would be a waste to do almost anything else. 60k is I mean, it's honestly a waste of an alk if you're just going to go buy blood runes with it. It's obviously worth a lot more than 60k in blood runes if you just do the RC. So I guess I will turn blood RCing into one of my new AFKs. I don't know, it just... Do I not have a contract? Surely I have a contract. Oh, I don't. Nice. Maple tree. Sick. Let's go grab that real quick. So yeah, I mean, overall though, Nex, I think it's very enjoyable. I think it's good content in general. Loot table, cannonballs. Cannonballs are fantastic drop. I love that they added that to another drop table. I mean, Fasani's got some, I believe. Corp, and now Nex. So I mean, pretty high level bosses dropping cannonballs. So I think it's fine. It's definitely got a lot coming into the game right now because of how many people are doing it. So it might drop the price a little bit. But I think for Ironman specifically, I think it's a great addition to the drop table. Air orbs. Oh my god, boys. Let's fucking go. I mean, we've been asking for something to drop these cunts. And, I mean, now they're here. You know, and I, for one, am loving it. I've got 577 in the 318 kills I've done. I still have, like, another 2,000 battle staves that need orbs. And every orb I get is one I don't have to charge. And charging air orbs doesn't take that long, and it's pretty decent per hour, but, I mean... Just finally, we can get them from a boss that we actually do. It's nice. The wines of Zami, obviously, who doesn't like wines for range pots. And now the nil shards. After you get 250, we'll be using our dwarf weeds with the nil shards. So, I mean, that's a new dwarf weed sync. I think that's a great addition to the game because all Ironmen just have a stack of dwarf weed. I mean, death runes, soul runes. Sometimes I don't even get to pick those up. Same thing with the gems. Sometimes I pick them up, sometimes I don't. I mean, the fire runes and air runes I almost never pick up unless I have room in my pouch for the fire runes because I'm taking thralls. Water runes I don't think I've ever picked up. The EQ key shards I think is a fantastic idea. Currently, I've literally just been making all of them into keys because I assume now that there's a way to get the key shards that there's almost no reason to ever go kill things in the Guldi God Wars dungeon anymore if you can just get shards and just make keys. Because I almost have no reason to ever need keys now, other than if I wanted to go do Nex with a key for some reason. Because the only item I need to finish God Wars dungeon is the Staff of the Dead. So I've got 134 shards at the moment, so I can make 2 more keys to cap out. But I figured I'll just leave it at 3 for now, just in case I want to take a stack with me somewhere for some super weird reason. But really, I get KC everywhere except Arma, and I don't even have Arma tasks unlocked anymore. So, but yeah, working on farming some of my Toad Flax, and then killing Mole when I'm not doing Nex, just to get the brew stack up, because Nex is kind of hitting hard. We're decent on pretty much everything else. Peapots I'm just using in between trips to get back to full prayer. Fished some Karambwans the other day just to get a buffer on some of those because I'm using those for pre-pots. So it looks like I could have done my next prep a little better. But, you know, it is what it is. So there's the air orbs. So, I mean, overall, I think the update was pretty good. Let's figure out. This, I don't think you'll see a lot of Ironmen doing this, but I am making magic longbows because I like the XP. So yeah, we'll just like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on Nex loot. Obviously, 60 big bone rolls. I know I didn't pull the VAMs on my big bones MVP. I don't know if that's exactly MVP now, or if it's still just like top 10% like it was in masses. I don't think anyone knows exactly how that works. 11 blood essence from Nex. I've gotten a couple others from the minions. I am the ancient ceremonial top away from finishing that in the collection long. So that's nice too. But think that's pretty much everything off her drop table. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Nex. I wanted to talk about future rambles, though. I think I'm going to try and shorten these down just a little bit and come out with them maybe on like a bi-weekly basis, just so I can look back at it and have it as a record of keeping myself accountable for what I want to do. Sorry about that. And what the goals are for the account, like what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'm thinking that'll help me stick with it a little better. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would you like to see these more often and just like hit record when I'm killing something and just start talking for a couple of minutes and say, you know what, here's what I'm doing right now. Here's how these things are going that I talked about last time. Leagues comes out in like a week. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to play it on my UIM and AFK this account on the side. And the 2 days leading up to Leagues, I'm probably just going to buy Iron Ore all day on this account and Smith Cannonballs while enjoying the UIM on Leagues. But that's still up in the air. I might do a little bit on this account, maybe for the Dwarf Cannon reskin, potentially. There's just no other rewards that really catch my eye. But yeah, I'll probably make my next ramble probably the week after Leagues releases, so I'll have a good idea of what I'm doing by then at that point, and I guess I'll let you guys know. Well, welcome Omar to the clan. Very nice. But yeah, I think that's pretty much my thoughts. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the more regularity of seeing these videos. And have a good day.